Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, here's a body conduct. Right away, we've got a loose ball. It's scooped up by the Rams. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, this is... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So crisis averted, partner, but their reward here is a tough third down. Throw here, third down. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. So call this a modest game here, Brock. Not 3 yards. Second down coming up.
It's a big number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Cougar 19, Warriors 70, 19 tight.
Airing it out to start this drive. Nakua here, he's got it. this will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Tight end, in motion left. First down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on it deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be a Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. The broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Abani Kanda now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1 yard gain.
To throw, Williams. This one's caught. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
On play action, here's Williams. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears tie this game 7-7.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. He did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Andrew McCuba attacking to make that stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let go.
Now looking to throw. That's Cox. It's the rookie from Washington State. And he'll be taken down, but up until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
60 Come on, come on. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 6.
Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's caught for the first. And they take him down right along the 30. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's a throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, we're running with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Forward, let's go. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on target to Williams. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams take a second quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
There's 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. A give up the gun to Abani Conda. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down from the 41.
Chicago.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big, contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and 2. Williams. Forced out to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight and force the throwaway.
Side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here's Williams again. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
First down, Bears.
Williams on first down. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Williams will look to throw. They'll set up the screen. Here's Moore. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Kamara now on first and 10. And then they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. We're on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Williams to throw on third. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
Joey Sly on for the field goal.
Sly's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
They'll throw to start the drive. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find the lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let us up.
Quick pass right side, complete. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Bears push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 8 Warriors.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
At the 38-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. That's complete. Naku on the left side. Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 3.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Third down from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this return's going to leave them with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Williams to throw on first. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. So first and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Williams. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No look on his first look of the game, so second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Looking to throw. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joey Fly sets the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They give it to him again, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Cougar 19 Lions. Go.
Setting up to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And Rams have the 1st down. We've set it down from 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch me to the right side by Nakua. He's got it in the red zone. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams bring the game back to level. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead.
Rams 21, Bears 20.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. He dodged the tackle. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now a run with Bonnie Conda. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Williams hit, and that ball's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that 1st cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the 1st time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Chased out to his right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Shotgun handoff to Abani Conda. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Williams from the gun. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. is tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down. Kamara running out of the gun. It's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. On play action, here's Williams. That one's complete, right side. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On the carry, this is a body conda. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Running back sent in motion left. 3rd and goal. It's Williams. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. Just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It's a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense. That is a tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of the field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Buffalo 18. Let's go. 70 Rangers. 7, 8, 6. Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Gets him on the in route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes. But the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Cougar 19. 70. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Warriors 70.
Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
23-yard line.
60 Maverick. Cougar 19.
They are throwing it again. Buys time, rolling right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. All right, here we go. Huge play for the Rams, going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Broncos.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Makes the score Rams 29, Bears 26.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Trailing by 1 score late here, kid. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
First down throw by Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing third and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. There's also the hurry up here.
A pickup of 10, but it brings up 4th down.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, Williams. short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and of course, it's the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
Now again to a Bonnie Conda. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Bears trail by a field goal. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Looking to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going with a Bonnie Conda on the ground. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it and takes off. It's a gain of 4 there. That'll be first down Chicago.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's a give for a Bonnie Conda. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards. He brings up second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got very successful with it.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. We'll look to throw it. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play drop, but man, the defense took that away too.
But what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
On the ground, a Bonnie Conda. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. To throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it fourth and goal. Here's the timeout as expected. Just 1 second on the clock. A 3-point difference and overtime possibly on the way.
I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah,
it's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force over time. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? The coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Hand off now from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Now, not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach these?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
60 Maverick. Come 19. Cowboy 80.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And they can't call a return. But they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. For one side, an incredible mistake, and for the other, a clutch. Well, all reviews in overtime have to come from the officials, and we have one coming here. They want one more look at that play. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Get him, get him.
I got him. Let go.
Back to throw. Complete left side to Thomas. 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Lightning 18.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the well again. 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Come on.
1st down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on 3rd down. Another carry for him. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sends up 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
Here's the timeouts, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie.
Joshua Carty.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. Very short kick here from the right half. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. A big, I know, so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like your cut. You think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It leads to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Already.
From the gun, Stroud. To the right side, hauled in by Collins. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Forced out to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bengals nothing. Fairbairn to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. And his first pass falls incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. Not must have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Well, 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. He came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Slot man in motion left. On third down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds the in route complete. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, Mixon gets it. Just gets the first and more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Stroud to throw on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped at the spot. He made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
A gain of 5.
It's second and goal.
At the Bengals' 2-yard line.
Mixon goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now from back at the 7. Here's third and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pull that in front for their 13th tip. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
Lining up for the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Bengals nothing. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down, Bengals.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Burrow setting up the play action. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Texans shake over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
The Texans take over
First down now, ball at the 33.
33-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to an earlier error.
He was descending punt quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by the first rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that will add to their score.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Play action now. Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. This one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Burrow on 1st down. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Stop. 180. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. He's going to be out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Brown can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10.
17. Bengals 7. Evan McPherson.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. He's got a man left. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First down.
Stroud off of play action. Gets everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. It gets 2nd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9. brings
Offense
up
headed to the
3rd
line.
and
Just need to
1.
punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On 3rd and short, Mixon. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
South.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Cut by Collins on the slant. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
24, Bengals 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
For Houston.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Big 13. 11 Common.
Burrow from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Right 80, 12, 11, 11, 11 mighty.
Air it out on 3rd. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
55. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Here we go. 11. Can. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Now they send their back in motion right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near hit.
On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. High percentage look for him here from the left hand. McPherson's kick is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18. Right, Tony. Look the high.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Shot. Right 80. What is that? 11 mighty.
They bring Higgins in motion left.
Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Yes, it's in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. 11. Shot.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Pearson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 17. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
18.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Houston comes in second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Oh, hey. Hey, South, what?
1st down, Stroud. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Stroud. On the move, headed right. Caught by the open man. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Texans 31. Bengals 17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Stop.
Burrow. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Let's up. 11, Thomas.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Right side caught by Higgins. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Counterplay, Brown. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow now on first down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Bengals first down. A gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
Hot quick right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera play. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And bring the tight end left. On third down, here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 24. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watch your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Uno more. 18. What's up?
To the air on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
12. Gun. 11 Mike. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 12.
Burrow setting up the play action. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
11.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Side. 80. It's hot. 11. Side.
Burrow setting to throw. take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game up. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. They go play action with Stroud. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, here's Stroud. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Abani Kanda. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
What's that? Alert the hot, alert the hot. Hey, uno more. 19 Texans. Hey.
Throwing is Stroud. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable, incomplete.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strap.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 13
The play fake.
yards.
Burrow
First down, Cincinnati.
escapes the pocket. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. Only one quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It'll be Bengals football, and the Cats have some work to do facing elimination. They trail to start the fourth. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
Here we go. Can. 11.
They send him left out of the slot. They'll air it out on 3rd. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. Ready?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Gun. Cut. 11. 11. Stop.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. The damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Those are the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 18-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away 2nd down. A very tough 3rd down play here.
180. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis as practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? The chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. One's complete, right side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, kid, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. They're trusting they can do it again.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. It will be a 1st down, Texans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
1st down, Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. They didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On the option, here's Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown, start the drive. Drop play, 1st down, he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now, Burrow. Lasers this one, deep down the middle. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
11, Mike, Don. 180. 11, 11, 11. Don.
He'll throw it. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. 11, MT, Tate. 12, 12, 12. Don.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught. Chase has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty. Don.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st
Burrow
down.
on the play action. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Don.
Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Don.
Setting up to pass. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's set. Don.
He'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
16 yards on the
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, Tate. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Don.
To throw. That's where right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for thinking interception to be had. And incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down.
11 Mighty, 11 Mighty. 11, 11, 11.
Motioning left is their running back. Desperation time here on fourth. Buys time, rolling right. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your leg.
And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. A give left side. Here's Mixon. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Here he is to throw. Looking slant route, complete. They'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Shotgun now, first round. Escapes out to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Unable to connect with his running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 10 seconds left in this game. They're going to burn their final timeout.
First down. First and 10.
So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. All set to go now from the 35. Stroud from the pistol. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kid.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Texans. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do.
Yep.
One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship weekend.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.